Think your gardening gloves are ready for retirement this August? Think again. Many gardeners believe late summer is the end of planting, but we're about to debunk that myth. I'll share 7 surprising crops that not only thrive when planted in August, but can also give you a fantastic harvest when others have given up. You won't believe how much more you can grow. Let's address the elephant in the garden shed, the widespread belief that August marks the end of productive planting season. This misconception has prevented countless gardeners from experiencing some of the most rewarding harvests of the year. The truth is, August planting offers unique advantages that spring gardeners can only dream of. The soil is already warm, eliminating the need for lengthy germination periods. So, many common garden pests have already completed their life cycles, which means your young plants are going to face fewer threats. Plus, the cooler weather that's just around the corner actually creates ideal growing conditions for lots of crops that really prefer temperatures in the 60s to mid-70s instead of dealing with the scorching heat of midsummer. Late-season planting, also gives you a chance to take advantage of those end-of-season sales at nurseries and garden centers, making it a pretty economical time to expand your garden. And with the shorter daylight hours and cooler nights coming up, you'll find that these conditions actually encourage rapid root development and more concentrated flavor in many vegetables. That often means, honestly, a superior taste compared to what you might get from spring-planted crops. The unsung heroes: radishes, spinach, and lettuce. Radishes emerge as the speed demons of the August garden, capable of reaching maturity in just 25 to 30 days. These crisp root vegetables actually prefer the cooler soil temperatures that August evenings provide. Plant your radish seeds about ½ inch deep and space them 1 inch apart in rows. The key to August radish success lies in consistent moisture without waterlogging. Water deeply every other day rather than light daily watering, which encourages shallow root development. Cherry Belle and French breakfast varieties perform exceptionally well in late-season plantings, developing their characteristic peppery bite more intensely in cooler weather. Spinach transforms from a finicky spring crop into a reliable late-season performer when planted in August. The secret lies in understanding that spinach bolts quickly in heat, but thrives as temperatures begin to moderate. Plant seeds 3/4 of an inch deep and space them 2 inches apart, thinning to 4 inches once they establish. So, August-planted spinach really benefits from some afternoon shade, which you can provide with taller neighboring plants or even a temporary shade cloth during the hottest part of the day. Bloomsdale long-standing and space varieties are especially well suited for August sowing, offering exceptional bolt resistance and cold tolerance that will carry your harvest well into October. Lettuce rounds out this trio of quick-growing champions, with leaf varieties ready for harvest in just 35 to 45 days from August planting. The approaching shorter days actually work in lettuce's favor, preventing the bitter compounds that usually develop during those long, hot summer days. Sow seeds about 1/4 inch deep in well-draining soil enriched with compost. And be sure to space your plants 4 to 6 inches apart, depending on the variety. Buttercrunch and Red Sales varieties excel in August plantings, developing exceptional sweetness and tender leaves as nighttime temperatures begin to drop. The key to August lettuce success is providing morning sun and afternoon protection, which naturally occurs as the sun's angle changes through late summer. Cultivating success: kale, Swiss chard, and turnips. Kale stands as perhaps the most cold, hardy member of our resilient 7, actually improving in flavor after exposure to light frosts. August planting allows kale to establish strong root systems before winter sets in, resulting in plants that can survive temperatures well below freezing. Alright, plant seeds about ½ an inch deep and space your transplants anywhere from 12 to 18 inches apart, so they have plenty of room as they grow. Winterbore and Red Russian varieties, really stand out for their amazing cold tolerance, continuing to thrive even when other crops start to slow down. The real secret to kale success in August is all about soil prep, so work in some aged compost and make sure you've got good drainage, since kale roots can easily rot if the soil gets waterlogged during those rainy fall days. Swiss chard, honestly, brings something special to the garden. It's both beautiful and super productive, so it pulls double duty as an ornamental and an edible crop all the way through fall and even into winter. This Mediterranean native actually prefers those moderate temperatures we get from planting in August, and it'll reward you with bigger, more tender leaves than what you'd get from spring-planted crops that have to deal with summer heat stress. Go ahead and plant Swiss chard seeds about 1 inch deep, and then, once the seedlings are established, thin them out so they stand 6 inches apart. Bright Lights and Ford Hook giant varieties in particular give you really spectacular color and outstanding productivity from August plantings. Swiss chard's deep taproot makes it remarkably drought-tolerant once it's established, but consistent watering during the establishment period is crucial for developing that strong root system that'll really sustain the plant through, changing weather. Turnips actually surprise a lot of gardeners with their dual-purpose nature, providing both nutritious greens and flavorful roots from just a single August planting. These brassicas, well, they actually prefer the cooling temperatures that August brings, developing sweeter roots and more tender greens than their spring counterparts. Sow seeds about 1/2 inch deep and thin the plants so they stand 3 inches apart for the best root development. Purple Top White Globe and Tokyo Cross varieties really excel in late-season plantings, maturing quickly and maintaining quality even after light frosts. The key to August turnip success is, honestly, consistent soil moisture and soil that's rich in organic matter, which helps promote rapid growth and prevents that woody texture that can develop in poor soils. The August Ace Arugula and Advanced Techniques. Arugula emerges as our ultimate August champion, transforming from a spring delicacy prone to bolting into a reliable, productive late-season crop. This peppery green actually develops its best flavor in the cool weather that follows August planting, becoming milder and more complex than the sometimes harsh spring harvest. Plant seeds 1/4 inch deep in rows, spaced 6 inches apart, thinning plants to stand 2 inches apart once established. Astro and Rocket varieties provide exceptional performance from August sowings, with Astro offering milder flavor for newcomers to Arugula and Rocket delivering the traditional intense peppery bite that Arugula enthusiasts crave. So, the advanced techniques for extending your growing season really begin with understanding microclimates in your garden. South-facing areas that are protected by structures or fences, they actually create these warm pockets that can extend your harvest by several weeks. And row covers become invaluable tools for August plantings, not just for frost protection but also for creating the ideal growing environment as temperatures fluctuate. Succession planting every 2 weeks through August, well, that actually ensures continuous harvests well into fall, with each planting adapted to the changing conditions. Companion planting strategies for August gardens, they focus on maximizing space and providing mutual benefits as growing conditions change. Interplanting quick-growing radishes between slower kale plants, for example, really maximizes soil usage while the radishes break up compacted soil for the kale's benefit. Pairing lettuce with taller plants like Swiss chard provides natural shade protection during those unexpectedly warm September days, while also making efficient use of your garden space. Your late-season harvest playbook. Your August planting success really depends on understanding that these 7 resilient crops, radishes, spinach, lettuce, kale, Swiss chard, turnips, and arugula, each bring unique advantages to the late-season garden. Radishes provide quick satisfaction and soil improvement, spinach delivers nutritional powerhouse greens, lettuce offers tender salad foundations, kale provides cold hardy sustenance, Swiss chard combines beauty with productivity, turnips give dual-purpose versatility, and arugula delivers gourmet flavor that actually improves with cooler weather. Planning your August garden begins with soil preparation that accounts for the changing season ahead. Work compost into planting areas to improve drainage for fall rains while retaining moisture during late summer heat. Consider the mature size and spacing requirements of each crop, remembering that August-planted vegetables often grow more slowly than spring crops, but develop superior flavor and cold tolerance. Seed selection becomes crucial for August success. Choose varieties specifically bred for cool weather performance and bolt resistance. These days, many seed companies offer fall planting collections, which really help take the guesswork out of choosing the right varieties for your late-season garden. Timing your plantings based on your local first frost date is key. It gives your crops enough time to grow, while letting you take advantage of the ideal temperature ranges that each crop prefers. Success with August planting means shifting your mindset, from expecting the rapid growth of spring to appreciating the steady, flavorful development that cooler weather brings. Your late-season harvest will reward your efforts with superior taste, extended harvest periods, and the satisfaction of productive gardening when others assume the season has ended. Ready to transform your August garden from an afterthought into a productive powerhouse? Start with one or two of these resilient crops this season and experience the satisfaction of fresh harvests while others are already dreaming of next year's garden. Don't forget to subscribe to Smart Garden for more season-extending tips, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to challenge conventional planting wisdom. Your August garden adventure starts now. Which resilient crop will you plant first?